This is Michael Hale from RedZone Radio, and we have breaking news coming in this morning. Multiple emergency bulletins are being issued across the country about what authorities are calling strange wilderness-related incidents and possible large animal attacks. But right now, the details are still unconfirmed. We are hearing early reports from rural counties in Oregon and Washington state, and before anybody runs wild with this online, we want to be clear. Nobody has confirmed any wild animal is involved. Nobody has confirmed any wider threat. At this point, it could be bears, it could be confused reports, it could be people seeing something in bad weather and filling in the blanks.
And it could also be that Michael needs more coffee before he reads words like unidentified animal activity out loud and tries not to laugh.
I'm trying to be professional here, Jenny.
You opened the show 10 minutes ago by saying it was such a slow news day that a squirrel traffic jam would be our top story.
And then, right on cue, the universe said, fine, here's your weird animal story.
Okay, but this bulletin is worded strange. It says local authorities in 3 rural counties are asking residents to avoid wooded areas, secure livestock, and report any unusual sounds or property damage.
That sounds like bear behavior to me. A big bear, hungry bear, maybe a bear that got into somebody's trash and decided it owned the neighborhood.
A very rude bear.
Exactly, a bear with no respect for private property.
We do have phone lines lighting up already. A lot of people from the Pacific Northwest calling in, texting us, sending clips. We cannot verify any of these yet.
Right. If you are in Oregon or Washington state and you're near one of these affected areas, do not go outside trying to film anything for social media. Stay inside, call local authorities, and please do not chase mystery animals into the woods. That feels like something we should not have to say, but here we are. First caller is from Oregon. She says she works with a forest ranger team near a rural area outside the main highway. She sounds pretty shaken. All right, let's bring her on. You're live with RedZone Radio. What are you seeing out there?
Michael, I don't even know how to say this without sounding crazy.
Take your time. Just tell us what happened.
We got a call early this morning about damage near a maintenance road. We thought it was maybe a bear, maybe a truck went off-road. Fencing was pulled up. Not bent. Not cut. Pulled up. Like somebody grabbed the posts and ripped them straight out of the ground.
Could heavy equipment have done that? A vehicle, maybe?
That's what we thought. And then we saw the marks in the dirt. They weren't tire marks. They were footprints.
Animal tracks?
No, that's the thing. They looked almost like bare feet. Huge bare feet. Longer than my forearm. Deep in the mud. And they went straight from the tree line to the road, then back into the trees.
You're sure they weren't bear tracks overlapping? Sometimes bear tracks can look strange if the back foot lands near the front foot.
I know bear tracks. I've worked out here 9 years. I've seen bears, cats, elk, everything. This wasn't that. And then we heard branches cracking up the slope. Not small branches, big ones. Like something heavy, moving fast.
Did you see the animal?
For maybe 2 seconds. Between the trees. It was tall. At least 9 feet. Maybe more. Dark. Moving upright and fast. Too fast for something that big.
Could it have been someone in gear? A person? A prank?
Michael, no person moves like that. No person is that big. And no person makes the ground feel like it's shaking when they run.
Are you safe right now?
We're back at the ranger station. Doors locked. Nobody's laughing here anymore. The radios keep picking up other calls. People saying the same thing. Something in the trees. Something huge.
Stay inside. Keep your radio on. If anything changes, call us back if you can.
Yeah, I'll try. Just don't tell people to go look. Please. Whatever this is, don't let them go look.
We won't. Stay safe.
That was not the usual bear call energy.
No, but people get scared. Fear changes size, distance, sound. Something can look 9 feet tall when you're terrified.
Michael, she works in the forest. She didn't sound like someone who gets scared by a raccoon.
I know. I'm not dismissing her. I'm just saying we need to stay careful. There's a reason we don't confirm something because one caller says it.
Police scanner just updated from rural Washington. Dispatch is saying multiple 911 calls about a large creature destroying property.
A large creature. Great. Very normal Tuesday morning.
One dispatcher says callers are using words like upright, huge, and not a bear.
Jenny, if this turns into a Bigfoot convention before lunch, I'm going home.
You live 10 minutes away.
Then I'm going home fast.
Social media is already doing what social media does. Hashtag Bigfoot is real is trending on X. People are posting jokes, fake clips, old blurry videos, memes. One person wrote, "Finally, he's tired of hiding."
Another wrote, "Bigfoot saw rent prices and came out to protest." Honestly, fair.
But mixed in with the jokes are some pretty serious posts. People in rural Washington saying their fences are down, dogs won't go outside. Something hit the side of a barn before sunrise.
Again, we cannot verify those posts, but we are monitoring. We also have a Newswire update coming in now. Associated Press is calling this unusual animal disturbances across parts of the Pacific Northwest. Still no official statement from state authorities beyond local advisories.
Next caller is a truck driver on Highway 101. He says something crossed the road in front of him.
We'll take the call. You're live with RedZone Radio. What happened out there?
Jenny, still shaking. I pulled over maybe 5 miles back. I don't even know if I should keep driving.
Stay parked if you don't feel safe. Tell me what you saw.
I was heading south. The road was quiet. Fog low on the pavement. Then I see brake lights ahead. Pickup truck sideways near the shoulder. I slow down, thinking accident, maybe deer. Then something comes out of the trees.
What kind of animal?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It was the size of a billboard. Not literally, but that's what it felt like. It was huge. It walked on 2 legs. Crossed the road in maybe 3 steps.
Did it come toward you?
It grabbed the pickup. I swear to God, it grabbed the front of that pickup and flipped it like it was nothing. Like one hand, one arm. The truck rolled over into the ditch.
Was anyone inside?
I don't know. I wanted to help, but then it turned its head. I couldn't see its face clear, but I knew it was looking at me. My headlights were on it. It didn't run like a bear. It didn't drop down. It just stood there.
Are there other cars near you now?
A few. Nobody's getting out. Everybody's just sitting here with hazards on. I keep seeing trees moving on the right side of the road. I don't know if it's the same one or another one.
Lock your doors. Turn your lights off if you feel like they're drawing attention. Keep your phone charged. Do not get out unless authorities tell you to move.
Are authorities even coming? Because I've called 911 3 times. Busy, busy, busy.
Keep trying if you can, but stay low and stay quiet for now.
Jenny, I've driven this road for 16 years. I've hit deer. I've seen bears. I've seen wrecks. This wasn't any of that.
I hear you. Stay on the line with our producer if you can.
We're going to take a breath here. Folks, we are not confirming anything beyond what callers are telling us and what local bulletins are saying. Large, unidentified animal attacks, property damage, multiple calls across Oregon and Washington.
Phone lines are still lighting up.
And half the internet is joking, which, honestly, I understand. People hear large creature in the woods, and they go straight to campfire stories.
But there are too many calls now.
Maybe. Or maybe one weird story went viral, and everybody is connecting every bump in the night to it.
You don't sound like you believe that.
I believe we don't know yet, and that's enough reason to be careful.
More callers are waiting.
We'll keep taking them. If you're in the affected areas, stay indoors. Stay off forest roads. And don't treat this like a joke just because the internet is laughing. Something is happening out there. We just don't know what it is yet. We're back on RedZone Radio. If you're just joining us, we've been following developing reports out of Oregon, Washington State, and now parts of Northern California. Authorities are still using careful language, Large, unidentified animal activity, rural property damage, possible wildlife emergency. Nobody in an official position has said exactly what they believe this is.
But the number of calls we're getting is not normal. We've got callers from the West Coast, from Montana, from Idaho, people texting from small towns, campers, truckers, emergency workers, and a lot of them are describing the same things.
All right, folks, apparently every Bigfoot in America decided to show up today.
That joke was funnier an hour ago.
Yeah, I know.
We have a caller from Northern California. She says she was camping with friends last night and woke up to the campsite destroyed.
Let's bring her in. You're live with RedZone Radio. Are you safe?
I'm at a ranger office now. They're trying to get people out, but nobody knows what's going on.
Start from the beginning. What happened at the campsite?
We were near the edge of the campground. It was quiet last night. No storms, no wind. Around maybe 3 a.m, we heard the sound way off in the trees. Like a low scream, but deeper. It didn't sound like an animal I know.
Did anyone go check?
At first, one of the guys joked about it, said it was someone messing around. Then something hit a tree. Not like a branch falling, like something slammed into it. The whole campsite went quiet. Even the bugs, the birds, everything just stopped.
What did you see in the morning?
Tents whipped open, coolers crushed. One car had the roof caved in. There were footprints everywhere, huge footprints. Somebody measured one with a camp stove box. It was around 24 inches long, maybe more.
Could bears have gone through the site?
Bears don't leave human-shaped footprints. Bears don't stack logs across the road so cars can't leave.
Wait, the road was blocked?
Yes, big logs. Not fallen natural, dragged there. Crossed over each other like a barricade. And 2 people are still missing. Their tent was empty. Their phones were still inside.
Did authorities search for them?
They tried. The dogs wouldn't go into the trees. The dogs just sat there whining. One ranger got angry and tried to pull him forward, and the dogs started fighting the leash to get away.
Listen to me. Stay with the rangers. Do not go back for belongings. Do not follow anyone into the woods.
Michael, people keep saying online it's fake. It's not fake. Whatever this is, it's not fake.
Softly. I believe that you're scared. Stay safe.
Idaho State Police just issued a wildlife emergency advisory. It says residents in rural counties should stay indoors until further notice. It does not say bear. It does not say cougar. It just says wildlife emergency.
That's very unusual wording.
Listener texts are getting worse. One says it walked upright behind our barn. Another says it didn't run from our headlights. Another says there were 3 of them at the tree line.
3? That's where I start wondering if people are copying each other's stories. Or there are 3. Or there are 3. I don't love that option.
There's also a report from Forks, Washington. A gas station security camera allegedly captured something near the pumps before sunrise. The clip is all over the internet, but it has not been officially confirmed.
Forks is already famous online for strange stuff, so let's not go from blurry gas station footage to national panic.
Michael, the county sheriff's office there just posted, "Please remain indoors while we investigate an active threat."
Okay, that's not nothing.
Next caller is from Montana. He says he's a hunter, 30 years in the woods.
Let's hear him. Jenny, I need you to understand something. I don't scare easy.
I can hear it in your voice. Tell me what happened.
I was out before dawn, checking trail cams. I heard something moving on the ridge. Heavy. Real heavy. I thought grizzly. I got my rifle ready, made noise, did everything you're supposed to do.
Did it come toward you?
It came down the ridge, upright. Not on all fours. Upright. Slow at first, like it was trying to decide what I was. I fired a warning shot into the dirt. It didn't stop.
Then what?
I fired at it. I'm not proud of that, but I did. Center mass. I know I hit it. I heard the impact. It didn't even flinch. tilted its head.
It didn't react at all?
Not like any animal. A bear reacts. Even if it keeps coming, it reacts. This thing looked annoyed. That's the only word. Annoyed.
Where are you now?
Locked in my truck inside a metal equipment shed. I backed through the door to get in. I can hear it outside. It's moving around the shed. It keeps tapping the walls.
Don't make noise. Keep your phone low. Are you alone?
Yeah. Jenny, I've hunted 30 years. I've heard every animal in these mountains. This thing made a sound I felt in my chest. Like it was calling something.
Calling something?
Something answered from far away.
Stay quiet. Stay hidden. We're going to keep you connected as long as we can.
We're getting a vague statement now from the FBI field office in Portland. Quote, they are investigating reports of unusual civil disturbances in rural areas. That's the phrase. Unusual civil disturbances.
Civil disturbances? For animal attacks?
That is strange. It sounds like they're avoiding saying what people are reporting.
We also have power reported out in 2 small towns in Washington state. Phone lines to those towns are going dead. Our producer tried reaching a local correspondent near one of the areas and couldn't get through.
This is moving from weird to serious very quickly.
Earlier, you said it was probably a confused bear.
I said that because that was the responsible thing to say with limited information.
What's the responsible thing to say now?
Stay indoors. Stay away from tree lines. Do not go into rural roads if you don't have to. Do not approach anything. Do not try to film it. Do not try to be brave for the internet.
What if this isn't a hoax?
And a lot of people are about to wish they had taken it seriously earlier.
Including us?
Yeah, including us. We have a major update. The governor of Washington state has just held an emergency press conference. For the first time, officials are confirming what they are calling credible reports of an unidentified large bipedal creature in multiple rural areas.
They said bipedal?
They did. That means moving on 2 legs. The governor did not use any folklore name. He did not confirm anything beyond that phrase, but he did say residents in affected counties should stay indoors and follow emergency instructions immediately.
National Guard units have been activated in Oregon and Washington. They're being deployed to rural areas right now.
Ham radio operators are claiming military communication is already being intercepted and shared online. We are not playing those clips yet because we cannot verify them.
But the language people are reporting from those clips matches what callers have been telling us. Large upright figures, roads blocked, units ordered to avoid wooded areas unless backup is present.
We have a caller from near Mount Rainier. She says something has been outside her home. You're live. Are you safe?
I don't know. I'm in the upstairs hallway with my kids. We moved away from the windows.
You're doing the right thing. Tell me what happened.
It stood outside our house for almost 20 minutes, just standing there. We heard the dogs next door barking like crazy, then they stopped. Then something hit the side of our house. Not hard enough to break in, but hard enough to shake pictures off the wall.
Did you see it?
Through the kitchen window. I shouldn't have looked. I know I shouldn't have. It was taller than the porch roof, covered in dark hair. Its shoulders were so wide. It just stood there looking inside.
Did it try to enter the house?
No. It watched us. That's the worst part. It wasn't acting like a wild animal. It wasn't confused. It was watching.
What made it leave?
My neighbor fired a shotgun from his back porch. The thing turned and moved toward his house. Then we heard another sound from the woods, like a low call, and it stopped. It listened. Then it went back into the trees.
Is your neighbor okay?
I don't know. His porch light went out. I keep calling him. He won't answer.
Keep your children with you. Stay low. Lock every door. If there's an interior room, move there. Don't stand near windows.
My youngest keeps asking what it is.
Tell him help is coming. Tell him to stay quiet and stay close to you.
Is help coming?
Jenny and I wanted to briefly step out of the story to talk to you directly.
Yeah, hey guys. If you're here at the 20-minute mark, it means you love getting lost in these worlds just as much as we love creating them. Our goal with RedZone Radio has always been to build these raw, apocalyptic stories where you can just escape reality for a while.
Exactly. But producing this level of long-form realism takes a massive amount of time and resources. And to be completely honest with you guys, YouTube's policies sometimes hold us back from telling these stories to their absolute terrifying fullest.
Right. We are still going to drop one massive, full-length video right here on YouTube every single week. But if you want the real RedZone Radio experience, we've moved our regular uncut operations over to Patreon.
Patreon is where we can really take the gloves off. Over there, we're uploading exclusive, ad-free episodes on a regular basis. It's the gritty, unrestricted content that we just can't put on YouTube.
Plus, our Patreon members are basically our co-producers now. You get early access to upcoming videos, and you actually get to suggest and vote on the outbreaks and scenarios we cover next.
We appreciate you guys more than you know. All right, let's get back to the survival. The National Guard has been activated. Stay on the line with our producer if you can.
We just received a text from our field reporter in Oregon. He was sent toward one of the rural counties earlier this morning. His message says, "I can hear something huge moving through the forest outside the motel. I'm not going out there."
Has he sent anything after that?
Not yet. Producer is trying to reach him.
Keep trying.
First casualty report is now confirmed from Gifford-Pinchot National Forest. 3 people dead. Cause described only as traumatic injuries consistent with an animal attack of extreme force.
That is awful.
Social media footage is going viral from rural Idaho. It appears to show a massive dark figure destroying a barn. The movement is not like a bear. People online are arguing over whether it's real, but more local accounts are saying it matches what they've heard all morning.
Military containment perimeters are now being reported around 3 counties in Washington state. Roads blocked. Residents inside those zones unable to leave until cleared.
That's not a normal wildlife response.
No, it's not.
We have another caller. Male caller says he's listening to local emergency channels and lives near one of the blocked roads.
Go ahead. Jenny, they're not telling people everything. I can hear local emergency chatter. They're asking for armored vehicles.
Who is asking?
County deputies. They had a checkpoint near a Forest Service road. Something came out and hit one of the cruisers. They keep saying, "Do not pursue into the trees," over and over.
Are you close to that area?
Too close. Maybe 10 miles. We can hear sirens in the distance. My wife wants to leave, but the main road is blocked. People are trying back roads, but those go through forest.
Stay where you are unless authorities order evacuation. If back roads go through wooded areas, that may be more dangerous.
Authorities aren't answering. The sheriff's office line rings and dies. Emergency alerts say shelter in place, but then neighbors are packing cars. Nobody knows what to do.
Stay inside for now. Keep lights low. Keep your phone charged. Put distance between your family and windows.
Jenny, there's something else. We heard one of those sounds earlier. Then another answered from the hills. Then another farther away. It wasn't random. It sounded like they were spread out.
Like communication?
Yeah, like they knew where each other were.
Stay safe. Call us back if you can.
I want to be straight with you folks. We don't know what's happening out there, but it is serious. The jokes are over. If you are in an affected area, do not go outside to investigate sounds. Do not approach damaged property if it is near a tree line. Do not assume daylight makes you safe.
We're now getting reports from Appalachian regions too. West Virginia and Tennessee. Similar descriptions. Large upright figures. Strange calls. Damage near rural roads.
That doesn't make sense. If this started in the Pacific Northwest, how are we getting matching reports across the country?
Maybe it didn't start there.
Say that again.
Maybe that's just where people noticed first.
We'll keep monitoring all reports. Again, official confirmation is limited, but the pattern is growing. Pacific Northwest, Idaho, Montana, now Appalachia. Stay indoors. Keep listening. We're not going anywhere. RedZone Radio has received an official federal emergency broadcast request. We are going to read it exactly as provided. This message advises residents in 11 states to avoid forested and rural areas immediately, remain indoors where possible, and follow all local emergency instructions.
The statement does not identify the threat by name. It refers to unidentified hostile wildlife activity and multiple active danger zones.
That phrase alone should tell you this is no longer a strange local story. This is national.
We're getting reports of sightings on the outskirts of cities now, not deep wilderness, not campgrounds. A suburb outside Portland has reported 3 sightings in residential neighborhoods overnight.
We also have a hospital worker on the line from near Olympia, Washington. She says the emergency room is filling with injuries connected to these incidents.
Michael, I'm calling during a 2-minute break. I don't have long.
We understand. What can you tell us?
We've had patients brought in from rural roads, campsites, 1 farmhouse, 2 deputies. The injuries don't match anything I've ever seen.
In what way?
The force. That's all I can really say. People are coming in with trauma from impacts, vehicles crushed inward, doors ripped off. 1 deputy kept saying their cruiser was lifted. He said lifted, Michael. Not hit. Lifted.
Are doctors being told what caused it?
No. That's part of the problem. We're being told to chart it as animal-related trauma, but nobody can tell us what animal. 1 physician said no known wildlife does this. Then he got pulled into a call with state officials and came back white as paper.
How is the hospital holding up?
Badly. We're short-staffed because people can't get in. Roads are jammed. Families are showing up looking for missing people. Some patients are panicking because they can hear things outside the building.
Outside the hospital?
Something hit the ambulance bay doors 20 minutes ago. Security said it was probably a vehicle. Then we heard that low call everyone's been talking about.
Stay inside. Keep away from exterior doors if you can.
We're trying. But Michael, whatever these things are, people are still treating it like a rumor until it reaches their street. Tell them not to wait that long.
I will. Thank you. Stay safe.
Highway systems in the Pacific Northwest are starting to clog. People are evacuating even without formal orders. Local reports say gas stations are overwhelmed, accidents are increasing, and some cars have been abandoned on the shoulder.
That creates its own danger. If roads lock up near wooded areas, people are trapped in place.
Social media reports are now claiming the creatures are moving in coordinated groups. I know how that sounds, but multiple people from different counties are saying similar things. They're not wandering randomly. They're moving like they know where they're going.
But we have to be careful with that word coordinated. Panic makes patterns out of chaos.
But what if it isn't chaos?
Then we're dealing with something much worse than an animal attack.
We have a caller who says he served in special forces and is monitoring military radio traffic.
Put him through.
Jenny, I'm not going to give my full name. I'm not trying to sound dramatic, but what I'm hearing is bad.
Tell us only what you're comfortable sharing.
Ground units are being told to fall back from certain tree lines? That's not normal. You don't deploy troops and then tell them not to hold position unless something has gone very wrong.
Are they engaging?
Some did. That's the problem. I heard one transmission where a unit fired on a target near a roadblock. The next clear order was to retreat, regroup, and avoid close contact. They're not pushing forward. They're pulling back.
Against animals?
Jenny, nobody on those radios sounds like they think these are normal animals.
Are civilians being evacuated?
Not fast enough. Some zones are locked down. Some are told to shelter. Some are trying to flee. There's no clean plan because this is happening in too many places at once.
What should people do right now?
Stay inside. Avoid forests, parks, drainage areas, river trails, anywhere with cover. Don't assume police can reach you fast. If you have a basement or interior room, use it and stop making noise outside. People keep yelling, shooting, honking. That draws attention.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Our producer just came into the room. We have an update on our field reporter in Oregon.
What is it?
We've lost contact. No reply for 40 minutes. Last message was the one Jenny read earlier about hearing something moving outside his motel.
He always replies. Even if he's busy, he sends one word.
The team is still trying.
We're also seeing first reports from Canada. British Columbia authorities are reporting identical incidents along the border.
That means this is international now.
How can something like this be in Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana, Appalachia, and Canada at the same time?
I don't know.
That's the scariest answer you've given all morning.
Then I'll give one answer I do know. We are staying on the air as long as we can. RedZone Radio is not going dark. If you can hear us, stay inside, stay calm, keep listening. We'll keep reading verified alerts, we'll keep taking calls, and we'll keep telling you what we know when we know it. FEMA has activated a national emergency response. The president has issued a national emergency declaration connected to what officials are still calling a wildlife and public safety crisis. This is unprecedented. We have never covered anything like this on RedZone Radio.
Confirmed sightings are now being reported in 23 states. The affected regions include the Cascades, the Rockies, the Appalachians, the Ozarks, and the Smoky Mountains.
That is not one animal. That is not one mistaken sighting. That is not one county losing control of one local situation.
The official language is still careful, but the reports are not. People are saying these things are coming out of major forested regions at the same time.
We have a police officer from Eugene, Oregon on the line. He says his precinct is evacuating.
Michael, I'm calling because people need to know. We're leaving the building. Dispatch is being moved. Units are pulling back.
Your entire precinct is evacuating?
Yes, we had officers responding to multiple calls outside town. Property damage, missing persons, road blockages. Then, one of those things came into a residential area. It took 3 cruisers hitting it with lights and sirens before it even turned around.
Did officers engage?
They tried. Nothing stopped it. I'm not saying nothing hurt it. I don't know that, but nothing stopped it. Beanbags, rifles, vehicles, nothing. It kept moving.
Are civilians being told to leave?
Some are. Some are being told shelter in place. It depends where they are, but honestly, Michael, we don't know what advice is safest anymore. Roads are jammed. People leave and get stuck. People stay and maybe those things come through their neighborhood.
Are you safe right now?
We're loading into vehicles. Sirens everywhere. People outside yelling at us, asking where to go. I don't have answers for them. I became a cop because I wanted to help people. And right now, I don't know what to tell them.
Tell them to stay together, stay away from wooded areas, and keep listening for local alerts. That's something.
It doesn't feel like enough.
I know, but it's something. Stay safe.
Air Force helicopters have been deployed over the Pacific Northwest. A news helicopter managed to broadcast about 30 seconds before being ordered to land. That footage is now being pulled from some feeds, but people who saw it are describing dozens of massive figures moving in formation towards Seattle.
Dozens?
That's what the reports say. Dozens.
We cannot verify the footage directly, but the response around it is telling. If it were fake, officials would normally say so quickly.
Interstate highways are becoming parking lots. People are trying to flee cities near forests. We're seeing reports of accidents, cars running out of gas, families walking along shoulders, police begging people not to abandon vehicles in travel lanes.
If you are evacuating, do not block emergency routes. If you are stuck, stay in your vehicle unless there is immediate danger. Do not walk toward tree lines looking for shortcuts.
I need a second.
Jenny?
My sister is near Portland. She texted me 20 minutes ago saying they were packing. Now her messages aren't going through.
Take a breath. Keep trying. We'll have the producer help.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Everyone listening understands. We all have people somewhere.
Okay. I'm here.
Police scanner just updated. First confirmed confirmed creature sighting within Seattle city limits. Repeat, that is from live scanner traffic. Seattle city limits.
It's already inside Seattle?
That is what scanner traffic is saying. We'll wait for official confirmation, but multiple emergency channels are reacting to it.
Power grid issues are beginning across the Pacific Northwest. Rolling blackouts. Our own station is not affected here in New York, but we are hearing from affiliates that backup systems are being tested.
We have another caller. Male caller from rural Montana. Says he has been tracking these things for years. Put him through.
Jenny, I'm not going to give my full name. I'm not trying to sound dramatic, but what I'm hearing is bad.
Tell us only what you're comfortable sharing.
Ground units are being told to fall back from certain tree lines? That's not normal. You don't deploy troops and then tell them not to hold position unless something has gone very wrong.
Are they engaging?
Some did. That's the problem. I heard one transmission where a unit fired on a target near a roadblock. The next clear order was to retreat, regroup, and avoid close contact. They're not pushing forward. They're pulling back.
Against animals?
Jenny, nobody on those radios sounds like they think these are normal animals.
Are civilians being evacuated?
Not fast enough. Some zones are locked down. Some are told to shelter. Some are trying to flee. There's no clean plan because this is happening in too many places at once.
What should people do right now?
Stay inside. Avoid forests, parks, drainage areas, river trails, anywhere with cover. Don't assume police can reach you fast. If you have a basement or interior room, use it and stop making noise outside. People keep yelling, shooting, honking. That draws attention.
Thank you. Stay safe.
I don't know what to say after that.
Say the truth.
The truth is, this has become a national emergency in less than 5 hours. The truth is, officials still don't have clear answers. The truth is, rural areas are not the only places at risk anymore. And the truth is, if you are listening to us right now, you need to take this seriously.
Stay inside. Stay away from parks, woods, river trails, and dark roads. Keep your family close. Keep your phones charged. Help your neighbors if you can do it safely.
We're RedZone Radio in New York. We are still on the air. We will stay with you as long as we can.
And if you're hearing strange sounds outside, if something is moving near your house, if the trees are shaking and the dogs have gone quiet,
don't go look.
Please, don't go look.
We are still live on RedZone Radio in New York. If you are just joining us, this is no longer being treated as a regional wildlife emergency. Seattle is now reporting multiple confirmed creature sightings inside city limits. Police units are overwhelmed. National Guard units are engaged, and we are hearing from several sources that standard weapons are not stopping these things fast enough to protect entire neighborhoods.
Major news networks are starting to lose feeds from the Pacific Northwest. Some of them are switching to backup studios, some are replaying old emergency information, and a few have gone completely silent for several minutes at a time.
We are getting messages from listeners saying RedZone Radio is one of the only live broadcasts they can still reach clearly in parts of the country. We don't know how long that will last, but we are here. We are on the air. We are going to keep reading what we can confirm and taking calls from people who can still get through.
Internet service is going down in large sections of Washington and Oregon. Cell towers are being reported damaged or destroyed. Some emergency lines are overloaded, and some local stations are no longer responding.
We have a caller from a suburb outside Seattle. She is in a basement with her family. She says she can hear them outside.
Michael, please don't hang up. Please.
I'm right here. I won't hang up. Are you in a safe room?
We're in the basement. Me, my husband, our daughter, and my father-in-law. We moved a shelf against the door. I know that probably won't help, but we had to do something.
You did the right thing by getting away from windows. Keep your voices low. Tell me what you're hearing.
It's not just roaring. That's what people keep saying online, like it's some animal roar. It's not. It's like they're talking to each other. Deep sounds, short sounds. One outside the house makes a noise, and then something farther away answers.
How How many do you think are outside?
At least 2, maybe 3. One of them walked across our deck. The boards sounded like they were gonna snap. My daughter started crying, and my husband covered her mouth because we were scared they'd hear.
You're doing what you have to do. Keep her close. Keep everyone calm.
We heard our neighbor scream. Then we heard glass break. Then nothing. I keep thinking if I had yelled, maybe they would have looked toward us instead. But I didn't. I just sat here.
Listen to me. You kept your family alive. Do not blame yourself for surviving.
One of them is breathing near the basement window. I can hear it. It's right there.
Stay silent. Move everyone away from that window. Do not run. Just move slowly.
Okay. We're moving. My daughter's shaking.
Keep her face against your shoulder. Tell her to breathe with you. Slow. Quiet.
It stopped breathing.
Stay quiet.
I think it heard us.
Shh. Don't speak. Stay low. Stay still.
We're going to keep her line connected with the producer. Michael, we have another update. California Highway Patrol is abandoning positions near the San Gabriel Mountains outside Los Angeles. First reports of creatures near the Los Angeles outskirts are coming in now.
Los Angeles, too?
Yes. The reports are still early, but they match what we've been hearing. Large, upright figures near mountain roads, people leaving cars behind, officers pulling back from areas close to wooded slopes.
We also received a call from someone claiming to be a government scientist. We have not verified his identity, but given the nature of the call, we're going to air part of it live. If this is false, we will say so when we know. If it is real, people need to hear it.
He is on the line now.
Jenny, I cannot give my name. I cannot give my department. I need to say this quickly.
Go ahead.
These things have always existed. Not as stories, not as one animal in one forest. Populations, groups, more than anyone outside certain programs was ever allowed to believe.
Are you saying the government knew?
Some people knew. There were reports. Some people knew there were encounters, but the population estimates were catastrophically wrong. We thought they were isolated, scattered, low numbers, avoiding humans. That was the assumption.
And now?
Now they're moving like something changed. Pressure, habitat, behavior, coordination, I don't know. But this is not one species being discovered. This is a hidden population entering open conflict with human areas.
Can they be stopped?
Not with local police, not with small checkpoints. People need distance, reinforced shelter, silence, and time. Do not draw them in.
We do not know who that was. We cannot confirm his position or claims, but some of what he said matches the pattern we're watching. Widespread, multiple regions, coordinated movement, and cities now affected.
We have a zoologist on the phone. He has been listening and wants to explain what kind of physical ability these reports would require.
Go ahead.
Jenny, I want to be very careful. I am not saying I know what these things are, but if witness descriptions are even close to accurate, then the physical scale changes everything. Explain that in plain English.
Jenny, I want to be very careful. I am not saying I know what these things are, but if witness descriptions are even close to accurate, then the physical scale changes everything.
Explain that in plain English.
A 9-foot upright animal with that kind of muscle mass could generate force far beyond a human. If it has long arms, dense bone structure, and a low center of gravity when moving, then flipping a vehicle, breaking doors, crushing roofs, those reports become terrifyingly possible.
What about bullets not stopping them?
A bullet can injure almost anything biological, but stopping is different. Large animals can absorb trauma and keep moving for a time. If these creatures are extremely large, extremely strong, and highly aggressive, then small arms may not stop them quickly enough in close encounters.
So people shooting at them may only make things worse?
In many cases, yes. If you do not have the ability to stop the threat immediately, you may be turning attention toward yourself.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Local listeners are now calling from upstate New York. We have reports near the Catskill Mountains. That is roughly 90 miles from this studio.
90 miles does not feel far right now.
No, it does not. New York listeners, especially outside the city, avoid wooded areas. If you are near the Catskills or Adirondacks, follow state police advisories. We are waiting for more confirmation, but the reports are close enough that we are not treating them lightly.
This is not a West Coast problem anymore.
No, it is not. Federal officials have announced that all available military assets are being engaged in affected regions, but leaked communications being shared by emergency radio listeners suggest containment has failed in several areas. We are hearing the phrase, "no perimeter holding," from multiple unverified sources.
Creatures are now confirmed east of the Mississippi River. Active incidents are being reported across parts of West Virginia, Tennessee, and North Carolina. Appalachian sightings are no longer just sightings. Authorities are calling some of them attacks.
New York State Police have issued a shelter-in-place advisory for counties bordering the Catskills and Adirondacks. I'm going to read that again because this directly affects many of our listeners. Shelter-in-place advisory for counties bordering the Catskills and Adirondacks. Avoid forested areas. Avoid unnecessary travel. Report unusual sounds, property damage, or large animal activity from inside only.
Michael,
I'm okay.
your voice cracked.
Yeah, it did. I think a lot of voices are cracking today.
We have lost contact with all field correspondents. Everyone. The Oregon team, the Washington contact, the Idaho stringer, the upstate freelancer. Nobody is responding.
So right now, it is us, the emergency feeds we can still receive, and you, the callers, the listeners. If you can safely call, call. If you can safely text, text. Do not risk your life to send us anything.
We have a caller from Nebraska, long-haul trucker. He says he is watching a military convoy moving west.
Jenny, I'm parked at a rest stop, and I've never seen anything like this. Hundreds of trucks. Not a few, hundreds. Military vehicles, fuel trucks, troop carriers, heavy equipment. They're moving fast. Are civilians on the road, too? Yeah, but everyone's pulling over because the convoy just keeps coming. No sirens, just movement. It feels like war. That's the only word, war.
Are people panicking where you are?
People are quiet. That's worse. Nobody's joking. Nobody's filming loud. Everyone's just standing near their cars, watching these trucks roll by. Some folks are crying, some are praying. Some are asking soldiers what's happening, but nobody answers.
Are you heading west?
Not anymore. I was supposed to deliver near Denver. I don't know what I'm doing now. I keep thinking, if the military is rushing one way, maybe I should go the other way. But then where? East has reports now, too.
Stay where you are until you have a safe route. Keep fuel. Keep water. Avoid isolated roads. That's the thing. Every road feels isolated now once you get out of town. And everyone's asking the same question. Where do we go? I wish I had a clean answer.
Yeah, me too.
We have a father of 3 on the line. He has been driving for 6 hours and says he has nowhere left to go.
Jenny, please, just tell me, where do we go? I've got 3 kids in the back. My wife is trying to stay calm, but we're almost out of gas. Every road we try is blocked or jammed or going toward trees. Just tell me where to go.
What state are you in?
I don't even know exactly. We cross county lines twice. GPS keeps rerouting. Cell service drops. The kids keep asking if we're going to Grandma's, but Grandma's town is under shelter order now.
Are you near a town, school, church, fire station, anything like that?
There's a high school maybe 2 miles ahead. People are parked near it. I don't know if it's official.
If there are groups sheltering there and it is away from wooded areas, that may be safer than staying on open roads with low fuel. Do not park near tree lines. Stay close to other people, but keep the kids inside until you know it's safe.
I thought I was doing the right thing by leaving.
You were trying to protect your family. That is the right thing. Now the right thing may be stopping somewhere safer than the road.
Are we gonna make it?
You're still here. Your family is still together. Keep making the next safest choice. That's all any of us can do right now.
Hey, can we pause for just a second?
Yeah, just real quick. First, if you're still here with us, seriously, thank you. That means a lot. You could be anywhere right now, and the fact that you choose to spend your time inside these stories with us, we don't take that lightly.
Exactly. A lot of time, work, and honestly, a lot of heart goes into building these worlds for you. Every outbreak, every collapse, every late-night transmission.
And because of how these stories are made, sometimes we can't always go as far as we want to here.
That's why we created our Patreon. It's where we upload our full, uncut, ad-free stories. The raw versions, exactly the way we originally imagined them.
If you love getting lost in these long realism stories, the kind that let you escape reality for a while and disappear into another world, that's really what Patreon is built for.
Members also get early access to upcoming episodes. And honestly, one of our favorite parts, you can suggest story ideas. And some of those ideas end up becoming future broadcasts.
No pressure at all. We're just grateful you're here, listening.
All right, radio back on. We have another report. Central Park in New York City is being quietly closed. Police have not given a full public reason yet.
Central Park?
That does not mean there is a confirmed creature in Manhattan. But given reports from the Catskills, the Adirondacks, and now the wider region, the city appears to be closing green areas out of caution.
Our engineer just told us the backup generator fuel is lower than expected. If the grid becomes unstable here, we may have 4 to 5 hours of full power. Maybe less.
Then we use every minute.
We have one more call. A woman on the side of a highway. She says she just gave birth in her car.
Put her through.
Michael, I know there's terrible stuff happening. I know this isn't important compared to everything else, but I just needed someone to hear something good.
It is important. Tell us.
My baby is here. He's crying, he's breathing. My sister helped deliver him in the back seat while traffic was stopped. People around us brought blankets, water, everything. A man we don't know stood outside the car the whole time with a flashlight, just watching the road for us.
Is the baby okay?
He's okay. He's small and loud and mad at the world already.
That sounds like a fighter.
I just wanted people to know. They're still good. Even right now, they're still good.
Thank you for reminding us.
Hold him close.
Everyone listening, hold on to that. The world is changing fast, but people are still helping each other. Stay alive. Stay human. Stay with us. A massive power outage has hit parts of the eastern seaboard. New York City lost power for roughly 20 minutes before backup systems kicked in. RedZone radio stayed on air through emergency power, but we are not stable. If our signal drops, keep checking back.
Creatures have been reported in the New Jersey Pine Barrens. That is just across the region from Manhattan. Police are confirming activity, but urging calm. Calm is becoming harder to ask for, but we are asking anyway. Panic gets people hurt.
The station phone system is unstable. Some calls are dropping before we can answer. Texts are delayed. Emergency feeds are repeating older information. We are sorting through what is current and what is not.
We have a caller who says he is a military officer. He will not give his name. He says people need to know what was known before today.
Jenny, I'm not calling to start a conspiracy debate.
I'm calling because the silence is killing people.
Say what you can.
There were programs, not public ones, not clean ones. Reports collected for decades. Tracks, hair, audio, encounters. Missing persons cases that didn't fit. The official line was always misidentification, hoax, bear, exposure. Sometimes that was true. Sometimes it wasn't.
Did officials know this could happen?
Some believed large groups existed in remote regions. Some warned that if they migrated or organized, normal emergency response would fail. But most people in power treated it like a fringe file, something embarrassing, something to bury.
Why would they move now?
I don't know. Nobody knows. Habitat pressure, population growth, food, communication, maybe something we triggered without realizing. But the important thing is this: they are not random. They understand roads. They understand hiding. They understand fear. What should people do? Survive the night. Don't travel unless your location is actively compromised. Don't gather near open parks or wooded edges. Don't follow old emergency routes if they pass through forest corridors. And if you hear coordinated calls, get inside something solid and stay quiet.
Thank you.
I just received a personal call off air. I'm not going to discuss it. I know many of you are getting those calls or trying to make them. Some are getting through, some are not. If you reach someone you love, keep it short. Tell them where you are, tell them your plan, and save battery.
You okay?
I'm here.
First confirmed sighting in a New York City borough, Staten Island. Police scanner traffic is active and escalating. We are hearing multiple units responding, then being told to pull back and create distance.
Staten Island confirms what many feared. This is inside New York City now.
We have a New York firefighter on the line. He says he encountered something while responding to a fire caused by panic.
Jenny, I've run into burning buildings. I've crawled through smoke so thick I couldn't see my own gloves. I have never been that scared in my life.
What happened?
We were coming back from a structural fire. People had knocked over heaters, overloaded power strips, doing anything for light and heat. On the way back, traffic was jammed, people running, police yelling. Then our driver slammed the brakes.
What did you see?
Something in the road. Tall enough that the streetlights hit its chest, not its face. It turned toward the engine. It didn't move like it was confused. It moved like it had been waiting.
Did it attack?
It hit the front of the rig, just once. Whole engine rocked. We backed up. I heard one of the younger guys praying. Nobody laughed. Nobody called him out. We all just knew we were out of our depth.
Are you safe now?
Back at the house for now. But we're getting calls we can't answer. Fires, medical calls, people trapped, and now this. We want to help. That's the job. But how do you help when the road itself isn't safe?
You've already helped more people than you know.
Doesn't feel like it.
I know.
Station staff have begun leaving. We are not judging anyone for that. People have families. People have children. People have lives outside this building. Jenny and I have chosen to stay at the microphones for now.
If you can hear us, you still have a voice with you.
We have one more call from the Montana survivalist we spoke with earlier. He says he is off-grid and has information for listeners.
Jenny, I don't have long. I moved into a place I prepared years ago. I'm safe for now.
What do people need to know?
There are still safe pockets. Not perfect, not guaranteed, but open, flat areas away from heavy tree cover, reinforced buildings, places with clear sightlines, quiet groups, controlled movement. People need to stop thinking the biggest crowd is always safest. Noise attracts attention.
You said you had coordinates?
I'm giving general coordinates to your producer now for an area that may still be clear in Montana. I can't promise safety. I can only say I've watched movement patterns, and this corridor has stayed quiet.
Why share it?
because I was wrong to stay quiet all these years. Maybe if more of us had spoken, people would have believed sooner.
Stay alive.
You too.
We will not read coordinates on air until we can verify they won't send people into danger. But we will pass credible information to emergency contacts if we can reach them.
Find each other. Take care of each other. Stay human. That matters now more than anything.
Our engineer has just told us the generator fuel is critically low. Estimate is 60 to 90 minutes before we lose stable power. We are telling you the truth because you deserve the truth. If we go dark, it may not mean we are gone. It may only mean the station has no power.
Keep battery radios close if you have them. Keep phones charged if you can. If you have information from local authorities, follow it. If all you hear is silence, do not assume it means everything is over.
Manhattan is now reporting sightings near Upper Manhattan, close to Inwood Hill Park. That is one of the last heavily wooded areas in the city. Police activity is increasing in that area. We are not telling people to move unless authorities direct you. Stay indoors. Stay away from windows facing parks or tree lines.
We have a caller from the Upper West Side. She is alone in her apartment on the 14th floor.
Hello.
Michael, I can see the park from here. I know you said stay away from windows. I stepped back after I saw it.
Are you safe right now?
I think so. I'm old enough to know safe is a temporary word. But yes, right now I'm away from the glass.
What did you see?
Something massive moving between the trees below. Not running. Not panicking. Just moving. Slow. Like it owned the place. I watched police lights stop near the corner, then reverse. That scared me more than the thing did.
Do you have anyone with you?
No. My husband passed 9 years ago. My son lives in Chicago. I called him. It didn't go through. So I turned on the radio and there you were.
I'm glad you found us.
You sound tired, young man.
I am.
That's all right. Tired means you've been trying.
Are you afraid?
A little. But I've had a good life. I've seen blackouts, storms, a city that always thinks it won't bend and then bends anyway. New York survives strange things.
Hold on to that.
You do. And tell the young lady with you she has a strong voice. People need that tonight.
I will. I heard her.
Military forces appear to be making one final, large-scale push in multiple forested regions. We are hearing distant explosions here in New York. That may be military action outside the city or controlled response activity. We cannot confirm location. But yes, if you are hearing it too, you are not imagining it.
Government communication has stopped. No new press conferences. No new direct statements from Washington. Emergency systems are repeating old instructions. Shelter in place. Avoid wooded areas. Remain calm. Wait for updates.
We have a child on the line. She is separated from her parents. We're going to keep this calm. We are going to help her find shelter.
Michael, I don't know where my mom is.
Okay, sweetheart. I'm here. You're doing great by calling. Can you tell me where you are?
I'm near a pharmacy. The sign is broken. There's a school across the street. I don't know
it's safe. Are you inside or outside?
Inside the pharmacy. The door's locked. A lady let me in, but she went to help someone and didn't come back.
Stay inside. Do not unlock the door for anyone unless you are sure it is a police officer or trusted adult and it is safe. Is there a counter you can sit behind?
Yes.
Shh. Go behind it and sit low. Keep the phone close. Jenny is checking shelter information.
Michael, based on what she described, there's a school gym listed as a local shelter 2 blocks from a pharmacy matching that area. But she should not walk alone unless there is an escort.
Sweetheart, we're going to try to get help to you. Do not leave yet. Can you tell me your first name?
I'm scared.
I know. You don't have to say your name on air. Just breathe with me. In and out. You are not alone. There are people listening who may be near you. Help may hear this. Stay low. Stay quiet. Keep the phone on.
Okay.
You are very brave.
We're passing the location details to emergency contacts now.
The station building just shook.
Michael.
Everyone in the studio, stay away from the exterior walls.
Did you hear that?
Yes. Something heavy moved below us. Could be a truck, could be debris. We are not going to speculate beyond what we know.
That did not sound like a truck.
This is RedZone Radio, New York. We are still here. If you can hear this, you are not alone. I'm going to say that again because maybe somebody needs it. You are not alone. We are back. We lost power for 4 minutes. If you heard dead air, that was the generator failing and then catching again. We are still here. Somehow, we are still here.
The backup battery system is carrying part of the load now. We do not know how much time we have, but the signal is still going out. We can see it on the board. Weak, but alive.
Jenny has an update from her family.
I tried my sister one final time. The call went through. She's alive. She's sheltering in place near Portland. I only got 20 seconds before the line dropped, but she's alive.
That's enough.
It has to be.
We have a final caller waiting. Former park ranger, 30 years in the wilderness. He says he has been listening since the morning. Jenny, I always knew they were real. I just never thought they'd run out of room.
What do you mean?
The woods are not endless. People think they are because they drive past them. But roads cut them. Cities press them. Fires change them. Noise fills them. If something large, smart, and hidden lived out there in numbers, sooner or later there would be pressure.
Are you saying this is because of us?
I'm saying the line between their world and ours was thinner than we wanted to believe. Maybe it broke today. Maybe it was breaking for years.
Michael has a question. I think it's the question everyone has.
Is there any way through this?
Yes, but not by pretending tomorrow looks like yesterday. People need to learn the land around them, respect distance, move quietly when they must move, build strong shelters, share supplies. Stop treating every unknown thing as a joke until it is at the door.
Can people survive them?
People have survived worse by staying together and staying smart. These things are powerful, but they are not ghosts. They need space. They make patterns. They communicate. Anything that makes patterns can be understood.
That sounds almost hopeful.
Hope doesn't have to be loud. Sometimes hope is just knowing the night ends, even if the world looks different in the morning.
Thank you, David.
Keep talking, as long as you can. People are listening. We will.
Michael, do you hear that?
I hear the static.
No. Outside.
For the first time in several minutes, we are not hearing movement below the station. No impacts, no distant calls from this block. We do not know what that means. It may mean nothing. It may mean they moved on. It may mean they are waiting.
I don't know which one scares me more.
We're going to read names now. Listener names that have been texted in. Some are people saying, "I'm here." Some are families checking in. Some are names sent by loved ones who want them spoken out loud.
Aaron in Queens. Melissa and June in Portland. Carter in Spokane. Elena in Boise. The Ramirez family in Yakima. Noah in Brooklyn. Grace in Asheville. Tom and Becky in Montana.
Danielle in Staten Island. Marcus in Seattle. A baby boy born on the highway whose mother says he is still crying strong. A little girl in a pharmacy who is still on the line with our producer. Mrs. Wallace on the Upper West Side. David, somewhere in the woods. Still listening.
If your name didn't get read, it doesn't mean you don't matter. It just means the messages are too many. And our time is too short.
We have an emergency signal coming through the system. Automated national message. This may be the last one we receive.
It says, "This is a national emergency. Remain where you are. Help is coming."
Help is coming.
I want to believe that.
Then believe this much. Someone recorded that message. Someone sent it. Somewhere. Somebody is still trying.
Backup battery is dropping.
We're staying at the microphones.
Whoever you are, wherever you're listening from, you made it this far. That matters. Keep going. Even if the lights are out, even if the phones are dead, even if the world outside your door does not make sense anymore. Keep going.
Stay quiet when you need to. Stay brave when you can. Help someone if it is safe. Let someone help you if they can. Do not let fear turn you into something you're not.
We're still here.
This is Michael Hale. You're listening to RedZone Radio. And as long as one of you is out there listening, we're not done.
We're not done.
The board is fading.
Then say it again.
This is RedZone Radio. New York. We are still transmitting. If you can hear us, you are not alone.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.